Welcome back everyone, hope you're having a great week. In this video, we'll see the action that I caught at Shenandoah Junction on August 15, 2026 in attendance of the 5th Annual Shenandoah Junction Railfan Day. Good morning everybody, welcome back to Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. It's about 10 a.m. the beginning of the Shenandoah Junction Railfan Day. First train right on the dot is M276 eastbound to Twin Oaks, Pennsylvania. It's NS's turn. We got southbound 25A.
So feel free to take some of those. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming out. I'm part of the Northern Virginia chapter of the NRHS. We also have the Northern Shenandoah chapter of the NRHS, and we also have the Hagerstown chapter here. But yeah, so thanks for coming out. We've got earplugs up here. We'll have hot dogs in a little bit, and we'll have a speech here in a little bit about Nick.
All right, as you just heard, here's that eastbound.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry about that. No jumping.
Train over here has a different horn on it. Looks like we got southbound 15T.
Yeah, that one's
Apparently we got a 12Z in the siding here. And after that 12Z, well actually should be done, some eastbound CSX is just right around the corner there. So we'll find out what we're getting into.
service. So you gotta hold the button on that.
Got to hold the button. There you go. Everybody, there you go. Everybody that wants to be a part of the remembrance service is our opportunity now to do just that. So I encourage you to sort of gather around. If a train is coming, we'll pause and stop. They won't be able to. You won't be able to hear anything anyway, for the most part. So just be assured that we will do that. He seemed to be always struck me as someone who was an outdoorsman, active, and very eager to be on the go. He was an avid photographer. If I remember seeing his pictures, in fact, one of the last pictures he took was of the CSX 1776 unit that was going west, and he was up on the hill when he took that, and that was spread throughout social media prior to his passing, and of course afterward as well. That no doubt all of us had. Greg's going to come forward and share some thoughts he may have with us as well. And then if anybody else would like to share, this is your opportunity also. You almost have to eat it.
Okay.
Press that button.
The blue button.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, I'm Greg DeBora. I'm a chapter member here, and yeah, I knew. I guess I first ran into Nick probably about 3 years ago, and I was in Berryville, and he was out waiting for a train kind of by the kind of by the tracks there, and I noticed he had a Cincinnati Reds hat, and I'm a pretty avid Cincinnati Reds fan, and actually it's kind of weird. George, right over here, he's also a Cincinnati Reds fan, and the three of us kind of rail fans in the Winchester area, we're all pretty Cincinnati Reds fan. They've got a train coming.
Yeah, time out. Everybody take a picture.
One is this, CSX?
Yeah, it sounds like. Hold your ears too, Mom and Dad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You missed it. You missed it.
There's another one, yep. Uh-oh.
Oh, there's another one. Here it comes.
I-117.
Almost have to eat it.
Yeah, I guess I got to get a little closer. So, yes, I ran into Nick the first time at Berryville, and kind of talk. He's just a very pleasant guy to talk to, waiting for a train, and just around the tracks and stuff. But then one day, I'm in a very obscure railroad location. I'm not sure where it was. I can't remember exactly. Then I get a Facebook message, and it goes, "I see you."
Hi, I'm George Hamlin. I'm a Northern Shenandoah chapter. Shenandoah chapter member. Like Greg, the first time I met Nick, I noticed the Cincinnati Reds hat. as Greg said, they grew up there. You don't see that in this part of the world as much. Now you get over towards Kentucky and whatnot, and that's all there is. But I moved up to the valley in 2000. This was the first year or so that I was there. I happened to be at Delaplane one day. Car pulls up. This guy gets out. He's got the hat, and it's Nick. Saw him many times. We'd often run across each other in voice where I shoot a lot. And as Greg said, this was, hey, waiting for a train, particularly by yourself, is boring. When Nick was there was always something to talk about. It didn't have to be trains, could be a whole bunch of things.
Well, I didn't know Nick like a lot of you guys here did, but I have ran into him a few times, and, you know, he was just a great guy. The last time I remember seeing him, it was maybe late June, just this year, and I was out at Point of Rocks earlier that day. There was a Dash 8 on, I think, L127, and I had come to Shen to try to get the Pierre Marquette Heritage Unit, and I was with a buddy of mine, and we showed up. He said there was a guy named Nick here, and I was like, oh, yeah, I know who that is, and he was just a great guy to talk to. He was super easy to talk to, and, you know, I remember sitting here for a few hours and just talking to him about what's going on, and specifically the UP merger with NS. We talked a lot about that, and, you know, it's just super sad to see him go. It's, you know, another great guy gone from the community. It's such a tightly knit community here, and I feel like a lot of people know everybody, and it's, you know, just seeing someone else go this soon is it's just horrible to see, and, you know, it's just something you don't want to see, especially with someone that young, and, you know, it's super heartbreaking to see, but I'm glad that everybody could come out today and pay their respects.
Anybody else want to have it
right on your lip?
Funny. Yeah, I'm Christian.
Seriously, Christian. Right on the lip.
Yeah, I kind of knew Nick, kind of here and there, but whenever I got a chance to talk with him, he was a cool guy. Even though, how should I word this? All I can say is that we lost a good guy. He was young. Like, losing a guy at 30, that's too young. And the photos that he posted, boy, I am jealous of his photos. I wish I could take as good photos as he did, but eventually I'll get there, and I just want to pay my respect to him.
Thanks, Chris.
Now we have another interruption in a regularly scheduled programming. Either M277 or M225.
Where's that from Auto Railroad? Gotcha. Yep. I'll make sure we say something.
Absolutely. We can get all the current construction.
All right, we have a late visitor. And that's 289.
Sorry, I had earplugs earlier.
We now have 12Z moving on. One of them, I think it had the 1850, right?
Yes.
All right, 14N decided to come a little bit later than usual. That was the shortest manifest I've seen. We have 1776. We were at 97 once again. Did not expect to see it under 70. Here is C769.